Hello there, I'm Nigel Mill. In this video, I'm about to clarify what a previous video of mine garnered attention to, and instead of a rant like that video was, I am going to be eloquent. I'm going to be informational now, instead of, well, criticizing the game, because there is a valid criticism and people don't seem to go out of their way and get information for themselves. It seems like a lot of people need their information brought to them. And in this video, as you can see, a lot of people did not take it well. By the by, this video is not, my bird is in my room, so if he squeaks like that, he's fine. He has food and water and all that stuff. He's just having a lot of fun. Anyways. He's very chatty. Anyways. This is not a scorn video for, ego purposes for myself. No, this is just, expanding on the issue that I have that a lot of people failed to understand. So, let's see. A lot of people, some people that went to this video were complete fanboys, defending the game no matter, what I said. And I expected that from a beloved game, right? I expected that. But what I didn't expect was that I had to ban, people that were just here for argument's sake only, and here just because they wanted to look for a scandal or a fight, and those people I banned. But there, people did not take well to my video because, again, it was a rant video, and I think on my part I was not informative enough with the issue that I had. So this is going to be an update video that is going to specify what I meant in intellectual terms instead of emotional terms like I did with this video. So, in this video, I am about to play 3 different games, right? Because a lot of people were talking to me about that my computer is trash, or that it's just a me problem. Just because they themselves do not have the problem does not mean that my criticism is invalid, right? So or the other people that were insulting my intelligence or insulting me or calling me names, those are the people that I ban, and it's not displayed here. But in this video, I'm about to be as informational as possible, and I'm going to give you a descriptive criticism that I am known for in my reviews, in my other review videos. This video that I just did was just me ranting, so I did not have information on it. But now I'm about to show you. So before I play Helldivers 2 and give again my criticism, I'm going to play 3 games that play perfectly well. And then I am going to play Helldivers 2 and give you the exact same thing I said on that video, but less truthful because apparently, you know, people, when something truthful, uh, brutally truthful is said about their games, they won't accept any criticism and default to calling me names or insulting me or dismissing my argument completely if I even give a little bit of criticism. So I'm going to be more eloquent, and I'm going to prove that Arrowhead and Helldivers have a problem. Maybe not a problem that many people have, but it is still a problem that they have. Anyways, first game that I am about to play, bear in mind that I have two high quality graphical games, right? And one of them is not that high quality because, you know, on my if some of you know, I kind of have built my PC completely, almost completely from scratch because I had so many problems and I had to uninstall things and, you know, figure out what the problem was. And in the process, one of those, a lot of those uninstallations were games. You know, just to make moving of files and verification of files a lot easier. So I don't have the other high quality games, but I think these games will serve completely well for the example that I am about to show you. Right, I'm only gonna play like 2 minutes of each game just to, you know, just to show you that my criticism from that video that I made before was truthfully harsh, but it still applies. Just in this video a little more civilized, I guess. So, the first game that I'm about to play is Baldur's Gate 3. Again, not a very high quality, super duper insane game, but as you can see, everything is on max. What do I need to put? The quality? No, everything is on ultra, everything is on high. I don't know what this is. AMD. Isn't that for AMD graphics cards? Ah, DLSS. Here we go. I don't need it. By the way, these are modded games that I have. If you actually, I'll display the mods for Baldur's Gate in a, you know, in a quick vortex scroll. Oh, by the by, if you see the activate windows at the bottom of the screen there, as I said, I had a lot of problems with my PC recently, and I had to swap out motherboards constantly, and because of that, my Windows thing kept disconnecting and disconnecting. Invalidating itself and invalidating itself and invalidating itself and invalidated itself. And for every pop of Windows 11 thing that I had, it costed me like $150 or some crazy like that. So fuck that. Anyways, I'm at obviously spoilers, story spoilers. If you're not, you know, in the you know, in the second act, or you know, halfway through the first act, obviously, click away, avert your eyes from this video. Anyways, I'm going to prove.
Glick. I had a dream, as we all did, I suspect. Someone came to me and promised to protect me while claiming that the parasite could empower me. The parasite has taken root, it would seem. Every word, every promise. It is gay deception.
So see, 60 FPS, you know, voices are working correctly, frames are working correctly, the movements are working correctly. I'm just gonna say this.
A wise choice. These parasites are a threat to be destroyed, not an
Again,
opportunity to
I have
be
a lot of mods
exploited.
installed in Baldur's Gate 3. So, after, you know, I'm done with this showcase of Baldur's Gate 3, I am going to, well, give you a quick scroll for the mods that I have. Yeah, you know, just to honor some of the modders that put their amazing work into it. Anyways, I'm going to probably start a battle soon. As you can see, Shadowheart has her oath broken because I accidentally killed one of the Duergar slave masters with Shadowheart, and that apparently invalidates my oath to Shadowheart's heal, paladin heal something. So, unfortunate, but here we go. No, don't save. Don't save. I'm not here to, you know, progress through the story. Ah, god damn it. This is not the part where I... Yes, it is. No, it's not. How could I get here? Oh, through a ladder, I think it was, right? Fuck. Oh well. Starion, do your things. Success. Again, if you're worried about me skipping a whole lot of stuff in the game, don't. I'm not missing much because I played the game a lot, and I finished the game once, but I had like a lot of playthroughs. Well, oh, there was a ladder. Okay, well, what did you do? Oh, never mind. Nothing. Okay, so if you're worried about me missing or skipping content or whatever, don't. I already know what's gonna happen. I already been through this like 5 times. So, no worries. Okay, here we go. Even if I'm gonna prove to you in this game, even if I battle, I'm still going to get the exact same
At them ready.
Let's have some fun.
end goal that I wanted to prove to all of you. I mean, to some of you. Even in high
No holding back.
action, high high action or high is he gonna fall?
Again.
No, he's not. Damn it, he missed twice. Anyways,
I am death.
even on high action things, I'm still getting perfect FPS.
Try
Miss.
something else.
Of course.
Count on me.
Again, if you are seeing that I have a whole bunch of you know, characters to choose from, and you know, a full party, and everything like that, it's because of a mod. Damn, my bird. he says my nickname. Like,
One, two.
oh man. Woo! Throw Karlak, okay. Anyways, even in high action situations, I don't know. I have no idea how I'm going to make this video if you keep yelling. But there you go. No problems with the FPS at all. Of course, Shadowheart misses. That's what she's known for. Yeah. 2 critical hits. Look at that. So, this is the first game. Even I know that Baldur's Gate is not that much of a technical marvel, but I have proven my point with one game. I have the same specs, I have the same computer, and I am running the game perfectly fine. So, moving on to the next game. Oh, right. The mods that I have. These are the mods that I have. Pause and read. Oh, god damn it! The authors are not here, are they? How do I add authors? Wait a moment. Author right here. Author. Okay, I'm gonna scroll again. And these are the authors of the Nexus mod page that contributed or did this mod. This mod right here is called the Baldur's Gate 3 The Witcher class. The mod author is not displayed here because I made it custom. You know, I edited some things here and there, and then I made it a customized version of that person's mod. I'm going to give you here their mod page. There you go. Baldur's Gate 3 Witcher mod by Chicken Masala. Great name. Anyways, I took the latest one, 1.2.1 version, and then I made it my own. Don't you know, tell me to give you this custom mod, because that's outright wrong. Anyways, I'm going to go through the mods again so you can see the authors that made them. I swear, when the mod tools for Baldur's Gate 3 come out, and people can make, you know, new locations with new stories, with new characters, with new voice acting, AI or mod acting, it doesn't matter. More content for me. Anyways, those were the mods that I had on Baldur's Gate. Here we go. The options. Windowed full screen. Why is it full screen? Windowed full screen. There you go. Now it's the correct resolution. Motion blur. Don't like motion blur. VSync on. Why not 60 FPS? Because my monitor cannot go above 60 FPS, so why would it matter? FSR AMD. I think this is because I have an AMD CPU now. I never saw these options before. Shadow quality, ultra. Let's put everything on ultra. Boom. The problem is, okay. The problem is there are some options here that make the game unstable because it's from the game, like detailed shadows. I will not put it on because that is just unstable. So I'm going to keep settings on ultra. Right now it's running perfectly fine. You know, 60 I am seeing 60 FPS. No problems whatsoever. I'm going to go into battle with a DLC. One of the DLCs was Forgotten Kingdom, the most recent one. Survivor, whatever. Wait, was that one shot? Oh, it was maybe because... God damn. So... I am going to Glittering Grotto. Going to start a battle. By the way, wait a moment. I'm gonna put my bird outside for a moment because it's very loud. You know, because he spends all his the only time in my room at night with the lights out and everything. When the lights are on and it's obnoxious, he gets angsty. So it's better to just put him in close to a window so he can see, you know, the birds outside and all that. He can chat with those birds. I'll bring him here soon when when I'm done with this video. I'll turn the lights off, bring him in, let him out for a little while again. So here's the thing. I'm going to battle. Oh. My gun is cooled down. So again, if you don't want spoilers or if you haven't played this DLC, it's this gorgeous DLC.
This isn't looking good.
You know, you can avert your eyes. You can avert your eyes, no problem. But I'm just trying to prove that the video that I did before, a lot of fanboys and a lot of ignorance went into that video and decided to not take any criticism and just, you know, did what the internet does, you know, they do what the internet trolls do. So, but not all of them, of course. There's some people that arrived in that video who were, you know, pretty helpful and not, you know, bad-mouthing or anything like that. And for those people, I have nothing wrong with them. But for those people that I banned and all that, yeah, those were not sound comments or advices at all. So here we go. It's the, you know, 60 FPS, pretty normal. This is the FPS that I'm always, well, yeah, that I'm always using. Yeah, there's no loss in, you know, frames at all. Even if I am recording 2 videos at the same time in this computer and playing the game at ultra resolution. It's obviously, I have proven in 2 games now that it is not my computer that is trash. It's not my computer that is shit. It's not that I'm lying. It's, you know, and soon I'll prove to you that I am not the only one. So, there you go. 60 FPS, flawless, you know. You know, nothing went wrong. You know, nothing ever is going wrong with the other games that I have. It is just Helldivers that is giving me a problem. So, the last game I am about to play, graphics... I just got chills for all of a sudden. Textures, quality, hot, God damn, I fucking hate console cursors. Oh, there is a run benchmark? Cool. No more video. Full screen, why would I ever? Windows borderless, yes. Let me find my resolution. That's my resolution. Apply. Game goes black. There you go. Now it's sexy. Okay. Ray tracing. You know, I have a 4080 Super, but no. Film grain. Oh, everything is bad on low because again, quick preset, low, medium cut. I hate console cursors. Steam Deck. Resolution scaling, AMD fidelity, super resolution 2.1. I don't know what that means. I don't have Intel anymore. Film grain. There's no ultra setting. Though there is some ultras. Actually, I don't have to run a game because I already have run benchmark. So run bench, yes. Again, oh, and by the by, at some point I will play Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. I will play it at some point. After I get a complete Borderlands DLCs, and after I complete some other games that I'm planning to get on the channel. Anyways, the FPS counter is on the top left of the screen. This is the El Coyote Cojo, still remember, where, if it's running at 60 FPS and it's looking this good, maybe I should enable ray tracing when I play the game again. It's, for me, the distant objects are loading too close to the screen. Like I see some pop-ins here and there. It's looking a bit blurry, but I think that's just fidelity settings or whatever. So minimum FPS 59. Of course, I am not playing the game, but this is the same representation, right? If I was playing the game, it would run this well. So max FPS 60 because I limited to 60. 4080 Super. The AMD, the 7950X, system memory 32 gigabytes, Windows 11, DLSS frame generation. I don't have that enabled, but I don't think I need it. Ray tracing is not enabled, but if I enable it, I think I need DLSS. So there you go. I have proven yet again 3 games that I can play at maximum ultra settings, and I have absolutely no problems whatsoever. Now, I am about to show you how Helldivers 2 acts, and why I think a lot of people that went to my video just to argue and just to complain are a bunch of, let me say it in a better, kinder terms, a bunch of illiterates who don't know how to search the trouble for themselves, don't know how to pay attention, don't know how to listen. Even though I will admit that in the video that I showed the first video I made about Helldivers 2, about my problem, I cussed and I cursed a lot. And that may have been too unkid-friendly for a lot of those people, and then just thought that I was gonna dunk on the game just because I wanted to dunk on the game. False. Completely false. And I am about to prove it to you why it is false. When the game decides to load, of course, all of these games are updated because they're on Steam. I can't launch the game otherwise anyways, so they're all updated. I think this video will come out tomorrow, so on the 12th of May, I think, it's gonna come out. So, right, when the game wants to load. Oh, by the way, I played this game for 217 hours. You can see right there. The cloud status is still checking. It's still launching. We're trying to launch. Achievements complete. Hell yeah. I had some, you know, when I played Helldivers 1, I made a couple of good friends. And some of them helped me to get the very annoying to complete achievements, like the one where you need to complete a mission in 360 seconds, a blitz mission. They helped me do the what was it? The level 7 hell dive with pistols only. That was fun. We messed up a couple of times, but that was pretty fun. Anyways, and yeah. So for those of you who say that I do not like the game, you are completely incorrect, because I love the game. Well, not love. That's a very strong word for a half-assed release of a sequel of a game that already had a whole lot more content than than his successor, right? So what I mean by that is, I played Helldivers 1, and yes, they came out in 2016 or something like that, so they had plenty of time to get more, you know, content into the game. And I know that Helldivers 3 is like a major evolution from the first game, but one of the complaints that I had when the game launched was obviously the network and matchmaking instability. That's obvious. But then the extreme lack of content. You know, because I was accustomed that Helldivers 1 had like 20 variants of rockets, you know, a whole bunch of stratagems, a whole bunch of guns, and quality of life features like saving your loadout before you go into the planet. But so far, since all this cool shit that they've been updating every single month, now it has a lot of content to play with. Unfortunately, I can't play because look at this. I am at a intro screen. I'm at the intro screen. This is a cinematic screen. This is not gameplay, and yet it is horrible.
Prosperity.
The voices
Liberty.
obviously work. Whatever this is
Democracy.
doesn't. Why? Look. A whole lot of people in the previous video I made was like, it's a you problem. Oh, you're the only one that's wrong here. If you're gonna dunk on the game, why don't you pay attention to all the good it's done and all this blah 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 blah.
Liberty's enemies march ever closer.
So I decided to make this video to prove them wrong.
Helldivers across
So,
the galaxy are fighting for every
a lot of
inch
people
territory.
seem to be
Where will you
content with the idea that I should play the game that I spent $50 in. They're completely, you know, lag. You know, I keep pushing, and I need
You
to
must
push
drive the
multiple
terminals
times.
back from this world.
Let me go in
Choose
the
an
day.
operation and
I need to
strike.
push multiple times. No, 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 no. I don't want to go online because that would be catastrophically horrible. You know, I'm going to give you an analogy. Come on! There you go. I'm going to give you an analogy. Oh, this is almost liberated.
One mission.
And I'm going to give you the translation of that analogy.
Initiating FTL jump
So,
to the Akamar
10
system.
people buy a sandwich from a restaurant. And those 10 people ordered the same sandwich from the menu.
FTL jump successful.
9 of those people
Hellpods
ate
prime.
the sandwich and are perfectly
Mission
content
coordinates
with
locked.
that sandwich. But that one person that ate the same sandwich got diarrhea. Something went wrong with that sandwich. And when that person that got diarrhea complains to the cook and the restaurant about, why did you give me diarrhea? This piece of shit sandwich is a piece of shit because I keep shitting. But the other 9 people that bought the same menu sandwich automatically insult the guy, call him names, and how dare you, you know, criticize this sandwich that we all ordered, and how dare you tell me that it's a piece of shit if we loved the sandwich, the same sandwich that you ordered. And then the person that got
Helldivers to
the
Hellpods.
diarrhea from the
Repeat.
sandwich is
Helldivers
just
to
like,
Hellpods.
why are you attacking me? You know, why are you calling me names if I have a valid criticism in what I just ate? Translation for the Helldivers 2. 10 people buy Helldivers 2 copies. 9 of those don't have problems. One of those people are experiencing this shit. And that is why I made that video, and a whole lot of people just came on to me and then called me names or insulted me or told me that my computer was pure shit, or because in the description I gave them high spec, top of the line computer parts, and I have just proven that in 3 games in ultra quality I can play 60 FPS with no problems whatsoever. Now, what do I get in this game? What are the graphical settings of this game? Low. Everything is off. Everything is at 0. Low, low, lowest, low, low, off, 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 off. If I were to, again, I can't input ultra. God save me. Oh, this is graphical preset. What about the texture quality? Oh God, there you go. Ultra. Beep, beep, beep. It's the same thing, only sharper, because I enabled the sharpness of the game. This
Helldivers
game
to Hellpods.
is completely
Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods.
unacceptable. I do not, you know, good thing that the other 9 people who bought the game are having 0 issues. Good on them that they're having 20,000 FPS. Good on them. But the people, you know, the people that, you know, are automatically automatically dismissing my criticism just because they want to fanboy defend the game at maximum efficiency does not mean that I am wrong. Does not mean that I am not supposed to criticize the game no matter what. If I have a problem with the game, it's because I have a problem with the game. I am not lying, and therefore that is why I'm making this video. To prove to the naysayers that, you know, insulted me, or insulted my intelligence, or calling me names, or did all sorts of assholish things without investigating for themselves and without listening to any criticism at all. Good on them that they are completely fine with the copy of the game that they have. Good. But if I also have a problem and I criticize about it, automatically you're not supposed to be a complete asshole and tell me the opposite of what I am having. So, I am going to start a Helldive. This is gonna load poorly, but this is what I am dealing with right now. So, on launch day, like I said in the previous video that I made, on launch day, I did not have this problem. On February, I did not have this problem, but on April or March, there was an update that happened that completely fucked this game. So that is why on my previous video I call Arrowhead pieces of shit, because they cannot optimize their games. Now, not all of them are pieces of shit. What I, you know, failed to invoke on the video was the people that are making the decisions at Arrowhead to add more cool stuff instead of making the game more fluid and, you know, more optimized, are the people that are pieces of shit and are in the wrong. You should make the game as stable as possible so everybody can enjoy playing it. But unfortunately, this is completely unacceptable. I paid $50 for this game, and yet this is what I get for it. So, let me just try and complete this thing. Oh my... Oh no! Why am I running like this? Okay, well... Is this instability? Yeah, because it only happens when I run. Oh my goodness. Remember, this is all in low settings. Let me try the eruptor because I never tried it before. Woo! Oh, awesome. I think I like the eruptor. Only 5 bullets? No, those are... Yeah, 5 bullets. What the fuck? I thought it was 8. Maybe there was an update that completely fucked the... Oh my god! That completely fucked the...
Say hello to democracy.
Uh-oh. Eagle... 500 keep on, come on! Do the thing! I'm sliding while running, this is complete shit. This game is complete utter shit right now. Remember... Oh my god, I just proved... Oh, behind me! Oh, no! Run! 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 Dive! Fuck! I couldn't dive. The input lag on the buttons are just too much. Oh, Normandy Beach, here I go. Oh my Jesus, this is... Remember... This is horrible. Remember, I have proven on 3 games with ultra high quality with 60 FPS constantly that my computer can and will run those games at maximum efficiency. This, however, is why in that other video that I made I called Arrowhead and Sony pieces of shit. Is because they are focused on the new live service stuff instead of optimizing their goddamn game like this, and right now I am wasting my $50 of value that I paid for this game. The analogy that I made with the... God damn it. The lag on the... There you go.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
You know, the analogy that I made with the sandwich, right? Why should that one person that got diarrhea from the sandwich, why should he be attacked? If he is completely right and truthful about the sandwich that he just ate gave him complete diarrhea. So are you, you know, is all the other 9 people that bought the same sandwich saying that he should be content with the diarrhea sandwich that he just had? Should he shut his mouth and just follow the masses and lie that the game is awesome and amazing? Oh no, that the sandwich is awesome and amazing if the cooks and the employees that made the sandwich over there are going to fuck up the sandwich so bad that they are going to give people diarrhea from it. You know, the 9 other people that ordered it, good on them that they did not get diarrhea, but they fucked up on that one person, and you know, that person rightfully has a motive, a rightful motive to complain. So the same thing happens here in translation to a game. If the other 9 people are having complete total fun on this game and are having a fluid working experience, good on them. But they should not shit on the person that is having more problems than them. Like, you should not dismiss criticism just because you fanboy like a game. You know, if you completely dismiss it, you're just ignorant. You know, and tone deaf.
Extraction complete.
This
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
is how unoptimized the game is for me, and it is for more people than just me. And I'm about to also prove that point, that it's not my configurations, it's not because of my NVIDIA control panel, it's not because I have files missing on the Steam version of the game, because I verified the files many times and nothing has happened. I uninstalled the game, I updated my drivers, if those of you are wondering, so I have done everything possible, imaginable, to try and make this game play like it should. I have a sneaking suspicion that it is because some of the game files are bloated. And maybe some of the updates that they made completely unsupported some specific hardware of a computer, and that is why this is happening to my system. It's because an update fucked up with the hardware compatibility of this game.
Well done.
That, at least that is my inkling, because like I said, I uninstalled the game twice, 2 times, and then re-downloaded it 2 times already, so yeah. Anyways, I have just proven that 3 of the games that I played are high quality, and 3 of the games that I played have 60 FPS. But unfortunately, Helldivers 2 is the one causing problems. It's not because my hardware is shit. It's not because I am an ungrateful unsupporter of Arrowhead. It's not because I don't like the game and I want to dunk on the game whenever possible. No. But I am going to criticize it rightfully for the mistakes it has. This is a thread on Reddit that has the same problem as me, and some of the people down here, you can pause and read, have very similar hardware to me. You know, some of them have 4070s or 4080s. Some of them have a 4090, and they're experiencing FPS loss. Most of these are some of the problems that some of these people have are like above 50 FPS, you know, or in the low 40 FPS. There's some rare exceptions that they're locked at 30 FPS, but me, I'm experiencing 15 to 20 FPS by playing the game. Another thread that has the same exact problem but in a different site is a Steam community site. Is that a lot of people also have the same problem, but unfortunately Arrowhead, and I quote my previous videos, are pieces of shit for not addressing this problem seriously. They try to hide the fact that their game has a serious problem with some users. They're hiding the fact that this is a big issue, because nowhere in the patch notes I have ever seen that they list the known errors or known problems that they have. Nowhere do I see once that they admit that some of their players have FPS drops to the considerable degree of making the game unfun and unplayable, period. So that's all I have to say. Again, I'm not I don't have a stick in my ass. I was not very offended by, you know, the fanboys who swarmed on my video and defended it to an unimaginable degree. I'm not offended by that. You know, when the people that I banned from my channel, they made an insanely long paragraph, and then I read it, and then I said, I wonder how long it took you to write all of that, and I wonder how long it'll take me to ban you. Oh my god, it only took 2 seconds and 3 clicks of a button to completely remove you from my channel. Oh my god. What a shame. It took you like 20 minutes or 15 minutes, or, well, since you were illiterate bastards, then it took you like an hour to write that long ass paragraph, and it just took me 3 to 2 seconds to ban you. Oh, that must hurt. Anyways, again, speaking eloquently again, this is a serious problem. Well, it's not a wide, you know, not a lot of people have the problems, but it does not change the fact that some people are. Just because 99% of the people in the world that bought the same sandwich from the menu of something are completely fine with it, it does not mean that you should dismiss the 1% that gave them diarrhea. So, and that is what Arrowhead is doing with this issue. A lot of people don't have this problem, but that doesn't mean that some do. And that's what I tried to convey in my other video in harsher terms, because again, that was a rant video, not an informative video. But in this video, I talked more eloquently, I gave you the information, and I still think that I should correct myself in one thing, that arrowheads are pieces of shit. I will specify in what I mean. The people that are making the decisions over there at Arrowhead with the issue that I have, low FPS, are the people that are pieces of shit. I'm not attacking the developers that are passionate and give their heart and soul into making the game better and all that stuff, right? Because no, I know the industry pretty well. It is not the fault of the developers most of the time. It is the fault of the people, the leadership and the CEOs and the publishers on the top of the food chain in those companies that make all the bad decisions, that try to hide things, that try to censor things, that try to remove things, that try to make issues seem less of an issue. You know, they try to downplay it, like my issue right now. I have a near non-functioning copy of the game, and it is 100% not my fault, because in this video I just proved that it isn't my fault by playing 3 different games and by showing you 2 of the threads that I found while I was looking for my problem. More people than just me are having the same thing. And, you know, the fanboys of this game, while they are rabid and too passionate and too gung-ho about things, while I commend you that your game is playing completely fine and, you know, I have no issues whatsoever, does not mean that you should act like a complete ass and attack people for something that you don't know if it's true or not, and you can't handle any criticism whatsoever. It doesn't mean that you should attack those people. And I am saying this for me, and I am probably saying this for some of you who also have the problem, that are not being believed, that are being also attacked or are being harassed. God hope that you're not being harassed, but yeah, you know, being a fan of a game, like I said, is completely fine and dandy. But you shouldn't be acting like an ass and an ungrateful son of a bitch and just attack anyone you meet. Anyways, hopefully this game will fix itself in a later update. Hopefully. I really want to play the game again. I really wanted to use the Eruptor when the Demolition Warband came out. I wanted to use it because it was like very powerful. I think he had like 8 bullets in the magazine, and now he has 5. And now, and before, it could one-shot the Hive Guards, and now you just saw that the one of the Hive Guards that I Royal Hive Guards that I fought, it took 2 bullets for them to die. So they're doing like a Borderlands 3 kind of situation where a lot of guns get nerfed, a lot of guns get buffed, but then the other updates do the same thing, but with other guns and make them worse. And then the next week, the same thing. Your guns are irrelevant, and then they change to other things, and then make more power, updates, and it all just begins to get fucked. The balance of the game begins to get fucked. While I do understand that, rebalancing the game with updates, it is necessary to, have like an amalgamation of things to use instead of just using one meta, But the problem is that you're going too far. you're Arrowhead is going too far with these nerfs and buffs, in my opinion. But the long and the short of it is, I wanted to use the Eruptor when it came out. Unfortunately, I cannot use it because this problem is persisting on my copy of the game. Anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you on the next one.